Hey guys, it's Kim down here. Welcome back to my vlog channel. Today I finally get to pick up my wedding dress. Oh, finally the stress is gone because I was so stressed out last week because I just got back from Japan, went into the dress store and I was like, hey, can I pick up my dress? And they were like, it's not here yet. And my wedding is exactly 1 month away from now. So by the time you guys are watching this video, it would have been past my wedding date already because I didn't want to show you guys what the dress looked like yet. But I want to show you guys the alteration process and everything. So that's why I am vlogging and still uploading this video even though it's after the wedding. So I'm just having my morning coffee and I'm about to head off in a couple of minutes to go to my appointment. I don't know if I can actually vlog in the dress store, but definitely I can in the alterations store. Now for the alterations, one of my lovely subscribers sent me a message on Instagram and was like, hey, we'd like to offer you alteration services for your wedding dress because we've watched your channel. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing ever. So I was going to get my mum to alter the dress for me, but I know that would really stress my mum out because it's going to be closer to the wedding day and stuff. And I thought that it would be better to go with someone that specializes in wedding dresses, which was so kind of her. I actually visited her store a couple of months ago for the first time just to say hi. And yeah, she was lovely. So I'm gonna head to her store after I pick up the dress because it's very close by. I'm also going to bring my wedding shoes as well because we are also going to alter the length of the dress. So here is some footage of my first fitting. So as you can see, the dress does not fit me well at all. It's still really big, especially around the straps, and also it didn't really complement my body because of how big it was. So here Sue is just pinning down the dress. So I am back from the alteration shop and I feel so bad for Sue and her husband. So usually to alter a dress, it takes a long time, like a couple of weeks at least, because it's not a job that you rush. It's a wedding dress and there's lots of things going on. So, you know, you want to take your time. Sue told me that like usually they take around 6 to 12 weeks to alter a dress. And unfortunately, I don't really have that time because my wedding is coming up in a month. So Sue actually was so kind. She knew that my dress was going to come kind of last minute, so she set aside time to help alter my dress. I wore the dress yesterday when I picked it up and you know, I was feeling it, but I was kind of like, oh, I knew that there was going to be a lot of alterations going on. Now, when I went to see Sue, I put on the dress and she pinned it. That's when I realized there's going to be so much alteration needed because when she pinned it, it looked stunning on me. Like, I really loved it because it actually showed the shape of my body a lot more. Now, my dress, when I bought the smallest size available, and because I'm petite, usually the smallest size doesn't really fit me nicely for anything. So if I buy anything from like the US or Australia, I usually have to get it altered anyway. And because it's a wedding dress, it's a mermaid style, it needs to be fitted for my body for it to look flattering. So yeah, when Sue was like pinning everything and when she told me how much work that was needed for the dress, I was like, oh boy, like I feel so bad. They were so nice, so professional, and they made me feel really comfortable. Like, I'm not worried at all. Like, before going into the alterations, I was kind of stressed out. I was like, oh my gosh, like, is it going to be done on time and all that stuff? But no, Sue and her husband were willing to go above and beyond to get me this dress. So the dress will be done 2 weeks before my wedding, which is actually perfect timing, so it's fine. And then I'm going to take the dress back to Perth. So this is the dress. Yeah. Cool. There's a lot that needs to be done to it because it's way too big.
And the strap's too long.
Way too long, yeah.
I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me.
This was taken a day before my second fitting, so I decided to visit Sue to see how she's going with the dress. So here she's just taking out the lace so she can pull in the sides. There's a lot of work to be done because the sides were still really big when I received the dress.
Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't.
Now, because this dress has a lot of lace that's very delicate, it was really difficult and very time consuming to alter this dress. So Sue had to pick out the dress stitch by stitch.
I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me. Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
Now here is my second fitting. So Sue managed to pull in the sides and also fix up the length of the strap, so it fits me perfectly now. It's just the bottom part she still had to fix and the bust area, so she's just trying to measure to see what needed to be done.
We're gonna shorten 16.5 centimeter, and because this lace details is all in one piece, so you can never bluntly chop through across the lace, otherwise it loses all the impact how the lace is looking. So what we have to do, we have to unpick all this and raise it up 16 centimeters.
So it's almost touching.
It's almost touching the top here. So bring it up to, like, by the time it's finished, it should be sitting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
The lace is really nice.
So this thing is beautiful. So we have 1, 2,
Oh my God.
3, 4, almost 5.
Oh, no.
5 to raise.
And we also decided to try on some different veils because Sue was going to make my veil for me as well. So here is Sue doing the final alterations. There was still a lot to be done, so she's working on the breast part, she's also doing the back, and also she had to hand pick the lace to move up. Because I'm short, the lace had to be moved up quite a lot and it was really time consuming because you had to do this really slowly and carefully.
So here is my third and final fitting. Everything fit perfectly. Now Sue just has to cut the length of the dress. So I wore the wedding shoes I was going to wear on the day, so we know exactly how tall I would be. Then we tried on the veil that Sue made for me and everything was just perfect. I was so happy with everything. The dress fits me so much better than when I first got it.
It's like it's got shape now, yeah.
It really contoured it nicely.
Yeah, I love it now because like it's so much better. When I first tried it on, I was like no, but then now I'm like no,
it's completely flat.
Yeah, I love it now. It's so much better.
Okay.
Nice, yay, it's finished. Done. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your hard work. Seriously. Thank you so much to Couturier for helping me alter my dress. I got my dress late from the store and it arrived just before Christmas. So they worked so hard during the Christmas break just to make sure I got my dress in time. They worked weekends, late nights, so thank you so much. I am so happy with my dress. It fits me perfectly. They changed so much as well. They made sure that the dress was perfect for my body. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your help.